Hola Chanellies, welcome back to my channel, y'all. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step two. Hola Chanellies, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. My name is Jayla, also known as J Chanellie on the internet. That is where you can find and follow me. I'm coming to y'all straight off of spring break, and I'm ready to review this new foundation. This is the new foundation launched by Mented Cosmetics, and it's called Skin. If you want to see me get into these foundations, let's just go ahead and keep on watching. So first and foremost, I want to say a big thank you to Mented Cosmetics for actually sending me over their new foundation launch. Let's talk about this foundation launch. If you haven't heard of Mented Cosmetics before, Mented Cosmetics is a Black-owned company, a Black woman-owned business who caters to deeper, dark skin tones that are usually left out when we're talking about the beauty industry, when we're talking about foundations, when we're talking about nude lipsticks. That is their mantra, that is their niche. So again, like I said, Mented Cosmetics is really big on catering to women of color, specifically women whose skin tones can be left out of the conversation when we're talking about foundations, when we're talking about major launches. As you can see here, they're not leaving us out of this one. We do have a total of 16 different shades. There seems to be 4 foundation shades in each category. So we have a light category, we have a tan category, we have a medium category, and we have a deep category. First and foremost, let's get into that packaging. Super sleek. All of their packaging is like this. And let's see how much product we're getting in this stick. So this is how much product you receive, and this foundation claims to be ultra hydrating, lightweight, and buildable, giving you the coverage you need with the natural finish that you love. It's vegan, hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested, and cruelty free. So Mented actually sent me over 3 different foundation shades. I am going to swatch all 3 of these shades for y'all. So the lightest color that I received is L30. And L30 is described as light with neutral undertones. Now I'm going into the color T10, which is the lightest in the tan category. And now I'm going into the color T20, which is described as tan with cool undertones. Yeah, I'm not sure which one I should go in with because this is definitely my undertone, but I feel like this may be a little too light to use across my entire face. I don't know. Should I ask Twitter or Instagram? Let's see. One person responded to me and they told me to use the middle one, which I agree that that is my perfect undertone. One thing I do need to mention is that they also included a foundation brush in this line. Cream products usually do blend out really well with the foundation brush, so I'm really glad that they actually included it in the launch and not just, you know, left it up for grabs. Quickly, I'm going to prime my face with the Silk Canvas Primer. Y'all know that I love this primer. It is definitely another skincare step. Definitely a primer that I trust to work well with other foundations, with any foundation really. Okay, we're nice and primed and we're ready to go in with our foundation. I am going to go into the Mented Cosmetics foundation in the color T10, which is described as tan with a neutral undertone. One thing I can say is that I really do prefer going in with a brush first because your brushes do not compromise your coverage usually. Whereas a sponge usually soaks up some of the product that you're using. And it just be snatching that coverage away. Like, girl, I needed it. As y'all can see, this is what the first side is looking like blended out. I did not have to do a lot of work at all. Definitely what I would consider a medium coverage. Almost full, because I do have problematic skin right there. I have some hyperpigmentation, I have some acne and some scarring and whatnot. and it did a pretty good job of covering it. It's not covered completely. Obviously you can see my skin peeking through, but like if I wanted to wear this as an everyday foundation and pretend like this was my skin, I could absolutely do that. Okay y'all, welcome back. Today is day 2 because of course my camera did not get all of my footage from yesterday, so I have gone ahead and reapplied one layer of the foundation. I'm going to show you whether this foundation is buildable. Let's see what that does for our hyperpigmentation, for our problematic areas, for our overall coverage. I am going to follow this up with my sponge. This is what I do for all of my foundations. I like to apply them with a brush and just make sure that everything is diffused properly with my sponge. So this is 2 layers of the new Mented Cosmetics foundation. So that is the foundation. Now we are going to go into our foundation in the color L30, and guess what? We're going to use this to highlight our face. So we know that this can work as a foundation. Let's see if it has enough coverage for us to use this as a concealer. Definitely highlighted. This is more subtle than I think I usually wear it, but that's quite all right. I can say since this is an ultra hydrating formula, it doesn't really dry down much at all, and you definitely will need to set this or else you will have some movement of some product. So this is what we look like all set. I am going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face and come back to y'all with some more thoughts. Okay, so I'm back with the final look, and this is my face after using the new Mented Cosmetics foundation. Let's talk about the foundation as a whole. Packaging, A1. I love the sleekness of the bottle. I love how much product you actually get. Again, I highlighted with L30, so there's only 2 more shades that are lighter than that. I really do like that they focus more on the deeper end of the spectrum because those are the people that usually get left out of the other launches. The undertone, perfect. I am a neutral undertone. I am a neutral olive undertone, and they got that down packed. The claims, I think this foundation lives up to all of the claims. It is lightweight. It is buildable. It is ultra hydrating. It gives you everything that you need. So yes, this is day 2's look. Some things that I want to mention that I didn't notice yesterday because it was my first time playing with the foundation, but today is day 2. You definitely have to set this foundation, especially if you have normal to oily skin. I do believe that I have to set my foundation and I have dry skin. So everything else was fine for me with the exception of my nose. I do wear glasses throughout the day, so when I was wearing my glasses, I literally was like picking up foundation from my nose, which usually happens, but it was happening a lot with this foundation because this foundation is ultra hydrating. It doesn't really cling to your skin like matte foundation does. So I will say that you do need to set this foundation regardless of your skin type. I'm not sure if this is my exact color match anymore. It looked pretty good when I did the swatches, but now that it's covering my complete face, I don't know. I probably could have mixed T10 and T20 together to get my perfect match, only because T20 is the shade that I needed, but T10 is the undertone that I needed. Any other points that I want to make about this foundation? I think those are the only points that I wanted to bring up that I didn't touch in my previous video. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna insert this into the video. I do need to let you know that this foundation retails for $30. She is a high-end comparable foundation. They do have a bundle actually where you can get $5 off if you buy the foundation brush and the foundation together, so you get like a little discount or whatever. That's all I have for y'all. I don't have anything else to say. High praises from me. Thank you so much, Mented Cosmetics, for sending me over this package. Thank you so much for including us, for thinking about us, and for representing us. If you like this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. Mondays, 3 p.m. EST. That's when I'm here, so that's when you should be here as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.